What up, y'all? I started this podcast to make millions of dollars to finance a government defense project that I've been working on for some time. Believe it or not, man, even though I act outrageous on this show, and I say the most outrageous, craziest fucking shit possible, conceivable, the most conceivably fucking outrageous shit you can think of, in a lot of different ways in the context of this show, I actually started this show to pay for a government defense contract, which includes the stuff that I've already been doing, multimedia and whatnot. That's right. I'm actually learning how to fly right now. I'm studying aviation, flight navigation, and I have been for a long time. But not just prop planes. No, advanced aircraft. I just want to know everything there is to know about all aircraft on planet Earth, even the most highly advanced classified aircraft. I'm just saying, I've lived on this planet long enough. I just want to know the ins and outs of every aircraft. And plus, man, I've studied math and physics in a science program through the university. I've talked about that. By the way, thanks for tuning in if you're a fan of the show. If you actually, truly, sincerely, I mean wholeheartedly, genuinely, if you actually support and appreciate and respect this show, then we 495, the larger organization, man, we most fucking certainly appreciate you. And I mean that from the mind, body, and soul back to you. So, some people are just disrespectful fucking piece of shit assholes, and that's just how they are, man. And then they wonder why their lives are so dark and miserable. Well, because you're a fucking piece of shit asshole, miserable fucking dark soul. And that's on you, dude. You know what I mean? So, but again, those of you who actually do appreciate, do support, do respect this show, we 495, like I just said, genuinely, sincerely, equally respect and appreciate you. So yeah, truth be told, man, like I said, in between these podcasts, I actually study engineering. Oh man, engineering is an interesting field because I started off with that's not accurate. I started off with electronics engineering is what I meant to say. And I've talked about this a lot. The difference between what I've talked about before and what I'm going to share with you, the audience today, is that aerospace engineering is of the utmost importance. More so than I think ever before. Aeronautical engineering, aerospace, space materials, space systems, space platforms, orbital space platforms, anything that has to do with space and defense is not only at the pinnacle of human existence because we're technically from the stars, and to the stars we shall return. Not to sound prosaic, but for real, our DNA is actually from the stars. So, for those who didn't know that, now you know, and like G.I. Joe said, knowing's half the battle. G.I. Joe was the TV show, cartoon I used to watch as a kid. Shout-outs to G.I. Joe from the 1980s cartoon. No shout-outs to the fucking stupid-ass movie that was made called G.I. Joe. The first one, which was hella fucking stupid. Shout-outs to the second G.I. Joe movie that was made because it made up for the piece of shit first one, and I'm talking about the live-action one. Neither one, however, had anything on the cartoon from the 1980s. 1980s cartoon? Fuck, dude. You can't fuck with G.I. Joe cartoon from the 1980s, homie. Shit. So, in reality, space is important because as water levels rise over the coming decades and centuries, because it's a gradual process, motherfuckers gotta know how to fly and shit. And I'm not just talking about like some prop plane shit. Like, yeah, that's 101. Understood. Like, you can study air flight dynamics, aerospace dynamics, flight navigation principles, concepts, terms, examples, etc. You can do that. You can go to MIT OpenCourseWare, and for free, you can download aerospace engineering courses and other courses. I believe everything, mostly, largely, a lot of it, at MIT? We're going to look it up right now because I've already downloaded various syllabi at MIT is free. Hold up. Let's check it out. MIT OpenCourseWare. Let's peep it. All right, MIT OpenCourseWare is a web-based publication of virtually all MIT course content. Isn't that what your boy One Sir Grove said? OCW is open and available to the world. Imagine that. We're living in a future where, I mean, quite frankly, like if you can get into MIT, kudos to you. I commend you for that, applaud you, and fucking do that if you have an option to do that, is what I would say to anyone who genuinely, sincerely wants or wanted to, in that hypothetical scenario, to attend MIT and live in Massachusetts. I mean, I've heard good things about Massachusetts. I'm just saying that there are a lot of wonderful schools, and MIT has always been a school that I've held in high regard. I'm simply saying, man, that if someone can't afford to get in, or someone could, but they want to, like, use that money to, like, help the poor and be philanthropic, you know, as a philanthroper, I'm just saying, like, you know, or someone had some other, some other purpose with the money, like helping someone who is in need of something, right? Or just wants to save the money and take courses for free. Man, you don't get the certificate, but you can take the course for fucking free online, man. You can study. You don't have to get accepted into MIT and Harvard and Stanford to study courses at those universities anymore. You don't. Look, okay, so I'm online. I'm at MIT OpenCourseWare. Let's go through this together. I'm just going to search, because I've already done this, aerospace. Oh, there's aerodynamics. There's aeronautics. Let's go with aerospace. Let's peep. Shout-outs to MIT.edu, MIT OpenCourseWare. Your boy, One Sir Grove. Though I'm not sponsored by any corporation, university, higher educational institution per se, in any way, shape, or form. This is a disclaimer. This information is not to be taken as any type of legal, financial, or business advice or otherwise. This is purely infotainment/edutainment. And I simply say, for the record, it is my contention, I concede, that MIT OpenCourseWare is the motherfucking shizit, as well as other universities such as Harvard, even though fuck their liberal agenda. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. But no disrespect to Harvard as an institution as a whole, and Stanford and other universities. Shout outs to Stanford. Shout outs to Harvard. Non-liberal agenda bullshit. So, yeah, get that OpenCourseWare. So here we go. Aerospace. Aeronautics. I mean, you know how much this shit would cost, man, if you took these courses in the classroom? I mean, I've paid out of state tuition at multiple of the 6 different universities that I've attended. I've been in more than half the U.S., 25 states out of country. I've attended a lot of universities. Oh, hold up. She wanna, out here on the East Coast, man, they're all big on the parking racket, you know, cities and townships and shit. They're all big on the parking racket out here, man. You park somewhere more than like 60 seconds, you know, if you go over that little ticker and shit on the motherfucking little, paid parking shit, they love to give you a motherfucking ticket, man. That ticket person's right there to slap that shit on your window. All right, so check it out. Aeronautics. Oh, okay, my fault. Aeronautics, and because I had to multitask, driving. No excuse, Grove. Focus, concentrate. Aeronautics and astronautics. MIT OpenCourseWare. It goes on to say aerospace vehicles engineering. By the way, you can find all of this information right here at https as in Sierra : // OC as in Charlie w.mit.edu, and then search .edu/search is what I meant to say. So ocw.mit.edu/search, and it brings this up right here. There's also computational methods in aerospace engineering, aeronautics, and there's also introduction to aerospace engineering and design. All right. If y'all were wondering why my voice was like that yesterday, man, it's because I be on these podcasts like throughout the day and night, man. I be podcasting it up as fuck. man. And sometimes, man, I'm just like, man, a little weathered, from fucking podcasting like a fucking G, like a champ, Shit. I got to put in work for the American people, man. It's your boy, OSGOE, One Sir Grove, reporting in to and for the American people. All right, those who are with the Republic, that is, not the other America. So let's see, aeronautics, fine courses, popular, featured courses. All right, satellite engineering, we're going to need that. That's popular, it says. Aircraft systems engineering, that's dope. We're going to download that too. I'm saying this for the audience. I've already downloaded all these. Introduction to Lean Six Sigma methods, don't have that. Not necessarily interested, no disrespect. Analytical subsonic aerodynamics, that is definitely a download. Computational methods in aerospace engineering, that is a must. Astro fucking dynamics. Come on, dude. You already know that's the first thing we're going to download right here. And by the way, there's also V-Model, V-Model, V as in Victor. That's a video. Fundamentals of systems engineering. But let's tap on this. Wait, hold on. Let me go one more over, then we're going to come back. Okay, yeah. So that's a loop. All right, so let's go back one cycle iteration page. Boom. Astrodynamics. Here we go. Let's get it. All right. Looks like this is Professor Richard Batten, MIT course number 16.346, as taught in fall 2008. So, 11 years ago-ish, coming up in the fall here in 2019. Level graduate, cite this course. It says, quote, the first realistic multiple flyby orbit discovered. I said discovered. What was it? Oh shit, let me plug this in. Hold up, what the fuck is up? Hold on, man, what the fuck, man? Come on, screensaver. I'm just joking, man. Fuck a screensaver. Mother Hubbard? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Mother Hubbard. You're probably like, what? Never mind. I'm just saying, like, going back in one's mind to, like, early childhood, like, nursery rhymes and shit. If you don't know the reference, don't worry about it at this point. But anyway, it says, because I said discovered, okay? I said, I was talking very rapidly, and when I said, quote, the first realistic multiple, there I go again. The first realistic multiple flyby orbit discovered, I said discovered, and I was like, oh, Mother Hubbard. January 26, 1961, using trial and error. Image courtesy of Richard Batten. All right, so again, citing this course. That's a pictorial. That is an image there. So to get you excited about what I'm excited about, to persuade you in a very genuine, selfless sense of just wanting to help humanity as a whole, share, convey this information, spread this knowledge and raise awareness, disseminate said information. It says, quote, course description. This course covers the fundamentals of astrodynamics, focusing on the two-body orbital initial value and boundary value problems with applications to space vehicle navigation and guidance for lunar and planetary missions, including both powered flight and mid-course maneuvers. Other topics include celestial mechanics, Kepler's problem, Lambert's problem, orbit determination, multi-body methods, mission planning, and recursive algorithms for space navigation. Selected applications from the Apollo space shuttle and Mars exploration programs are also discussed. End quote. Yo, come on, dude. Niggas sit around the motherfucking goddamn web watching, like, you know what they're watching. What you know niggas is watching. Watching on the goddamn fucking, on the tube and shit. On the boob tube. As people in my family used to say, watching the boob tube? I'm like, you mean the TV? Yeah, the boob tube. It's like, boob. It's like, right, okay, but it's a TV. But I get it. You're trying to be funny and it's something you said in, I don't know, the fucking 50s, 60s. I don't know where that shit's from, but yeah, okay, boob tube, sure. like you're a big boob because you're like a dummy, like sitting around watching TV, like, "Huh, you watching the boob tube?" Yeah, I am. Yeah, what's it to you? But yeah, so now we've got YouTube. Now there's YouTube, man, because you've become the tube, boob. That was totally stupid, but so point is, now you have jerks sitting around just watching the most mindless shit, and then they're complaining about like their day jobs. I wish I had more money and I could figure out a way to like make more money in life, and like I wish I could like, you know, maybe go back to school and learn something, but I'm not ready right now because I got to drink my Mountain Dew and play my, I don't know, adventure game and like chew my chewing tobacco and eat my like hoagie sandwich and my 2 bags of Doritos and my 12-pack of Coca-Cola. But I wish I had a better job. It's like, motherfucker, why don't you get up off your stupid ass and actually do something productive? Like, stop watching those stupid ass YouTube videos that have nothing to do with productivity. How about you turn your frown upside down, clown? For real. I mean, it's like, yo, you got the universe of information at your fingertips. It's right there. You can go to motherfucking MIT, dude, basically for free. You're not actually a student there. You don't get the fucking degree, but you can learn the shit, and then you can go to a hiring manager and be like, yo, y'all gather around for a quick minute, second. Can I use the whiteboard? Bet. Let me grab one of these dry eraser markers and shit. Like, what's up? Y'all ready for this? Boom, 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 boom. And just map out the universe and be like, yo, check out these Astrodynamics. Peep this shit. And they're like, what, son? How'd you learn that? You're like, come on, nigga. MIT open motherfucking goddamn courseware, fool. They're like, dude, you're hired and shit. Like, on the spot, homie. And you're like, for she's like, bet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, dude, look, I'm being fucking real honest, man. Because unlike some niggas, I'm an honest person. Unlike poser ass niggas who are perpetrating fucking frontin' ass niggas who won't even tell you anything in their presentations about MIT open courseware. Nah, because they want you to have fuckboy jobs. They want for you to have lowboy jobs. They want for you to think that it's really hard to like get a job in like upper society, like the upper crust, the upper crest of society. They want you to think that it's so hard to get like some white collar job shit, working in some big ass fucking tower and shit, ivory tower. They want you to think that it's so hard that those executives are way up there and you're way the fuck peon down here. Yeah, that's what they want you to think. They want you to think that you're a peon and you're a peasant. Yeah, because it's so expensive to get into a top university and only a handful of like elite select, like well-groomed like human beings with like silver spoons like Ricky Schroeder can get in. By the way, what's up with Ricky Schroeder and that domestic violence allegation shit? I don't like seeing that, Ricky. I watched your show when I was a kid, man. Shout outs to Silver Spoons from the 1980s. No shout outs to fucking domestic violence allegations. Hope you didn't do it, Ricky. I like Ricky Schroeder as a kid. He was dope, man. That show Silver Spoons was dope. I like Different Strokes too, man. You know, shit. I mean, I'm just saying, dude, like I had to fucking sit there for a moment of silence, man. Shout outs to Different Strokes when shit was cool back in the day before shit got way fucked up. I'm just saying, man, those shows were dope. You know, rich families, one consisting of poor kids from the gutter ghetto, the other just a kid that was born hella rich. You know what I'm saying? The dichotomy, the contrast, yet at the same time, similarities. You know what I'm saying? Parallels and shit, mathematics, geometry. But adjacency. Hey man, we gotta talk about something too. No disrespect, but that hood adjacent shit wasn't funny, dude. I mean, they hyped it up, man, and I just wasn't laughing. I mean, maybe I don't know, like, did it get canceled? Is it still on? I mean, I'm just saying, I watched several of them, and I was like, they're trying too hard. Like, hood adjacent could have been way better. Like, I literally didn't laugh one time. Okay? I didn't fucking laugh one fucking goddamn time. Hood adjacent wasn't funny. The like 3, 5, 7 episodes that I saw, I was like, I can't, I just can't watch this anymore. It's painful. This is terrible. Like, who wrote, they fucked it up. I get it. Like, there's a hood and there's the suburbs and you're like right across the line and like you kind of seem like you're from the hood because it's so close in the way society views you because of your skin color as a human and because of your proximity to said ghetto environment hood, that is, i.e. Yeah, but you're hood adjacent because you're not exactly in the hood. You're like across the street in the like high end of society or higher end of society. That shit was dumb, dude. I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know. I might look it up and it won awards and shit, but I mean, I'm just fucking being brutally honest, dude. That shit was dumb as shit. All right, hold on. It could have been done a lot better. That's why you need me and 495 as writers on this shit. We can help you, man. We're creative, and we're already doing our own thing. We already bankrolled ourselves. We've already got our stats up. We already have material on tens of thousands of websites. I mean, we do a lot better self-marketing ourselves than some of these like so-called stars in Hollywood. I've seen their shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, wow. I thought this dude was a Hollywood star. This chick was a Hollywood star. Hold up, let's check it out. Let me see. And they actually have people like doing their shit for them, and they're still not doing good. Some of them. I'm not talking about the dude who does Hood Adjacent. I don't even know who does it. But it was dumb. I mean, what I saw of it. Let's check it out. Hood Adjacent. I didn't say who did Jason. See, this is the problem with Google, man. It's a multi-billion-dollar motherfucking company, and it can't even fucking translate hood adjacent. Hood adjacent. Okay, bitch, are you gonna fucking do something here?
Here's some information about Hood Adjacent with James Davis.
Okay, 100% Rotten Tomatoes. That's weird. That seems impossible, but in a universe of possibilities, I guess nothing's really impossible. Okay. Comic writer James Davis ventures back to where he was born and raised, adjacent to the projects of South Central Los Angeles, to explore contemporary urban topics and share his comedic thoughts on the world he grew up in. All right, so that's cited from Rotten Tomatoes. Cast. Who's this? All right, James Davis. I mean, I'm sure he's a good guy, and I'm sure he's like very pleasant and stuff, and I'm sure like he and his team like went out of their way to like, really put a lot of effort into this shit. But I'm just telling you, I didn't laugh one fucking time. Trailers and clips. 28 June 2017. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to go back, man. It was painful to watch what I was watching in those first several episodes. I was just like, it just looked like some rehashes, man, of some shit that's been done in like a lot of Friday type shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yep. See, I knew it. I knew it wasn't just me. Hood Adjacent's got fucking like 2.5 stars. I knew it wasn't fucking me. Look it up, man. Hood Adjacent with James Davis, TV series 2017 dash. I'm guessing what, it got canceled? Is it canceled? It's got low ratings, dude. Yes, it does. How does it have 100% on Rotten Tomatoes? That's weird. That seems kind of inconsistent. That doesn't even fucking make any sense. IMDb is kind of usually the truth here. And this is inconsistent. 100% average. 25% average audience score. Wait, hold on. I'm confused. I'm not. I like Rotten Tomato, but I'm not familiar with the rating system. This says 25% average audience score. What is the average tomatometer? Tomatometer. Like the tomato, like, right? So more info. Okay. So the percentage of approved tomatometer critics who have given this movie a positive review. That's probably like one fucking person gave it 100%. Okay? The percentage of approved is probably one fucking dude. Because on IMDb, on Internet Movie Database, the shit only had This shit only had fucking had like 135 ratings, dude. Reviews, man. On IMDb, it only had, that is Hood Adjacent, with James Davis, it only had like 130 odd, some 30, was it 5? 135 ish. We'll go back and look at that in a moment. What I'm saying is, instead of having like 1,000 reviews or 10,000 reviews or even hundreds of reviews, it had like a small number of fucking reviews, and it had 2.5 stars. I mean, 2.5 stars is some piece of shit. I'm just being honest, man. If he were my like biological brother or someone in my family, I'm just being fucking honest. I'd be like, bro, like those are piece of shit ratings. I'm not dissing the dude. I'm just saying it wasn't funny to me. There's something lacking. It seemed like I'm not saying he stole. I'm not insinuating or implying that at all. I'm just saying, like, the skits he was doing, it seems like kids doing shit that we've already seen, doing skits and shit that we've seen in other movies, or shit that's like similar. Like, they weren't funny. Like, niggas sitting around a fucking like trap spot or whatever, and they're trying to be all tough, like Debo and shit. I'm like, right, but when they did it in Friday, it was actually funny. This Hood Adjacent shit is dumb. I mean, maybe he's done some shit that is actually funny, but the several episodes that I've watched, fucking dumb. 25%. It says the percentage of users who rated this 3.5 stars or higher. Dude, that's got a low rating, 25%. Only 1/4 of all the people who rated this 3.5 stars or higher. So this shit has low ratings, man. And I'm guessing there's only one person who gave it 100%. Someone went on here to man to prop dude up and try to help him out and shit. It says executive James Davis, Alex Murray, producers Shauna Wexler, Ricky Hughes, Troy Miller, Sean O'Connor, and Jim Margulis. I don't know how that name is pronounced. So, yeah, dude, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, come on, man. I mean, kids are checking shit like this out on the internet when they could actually be studying astrodynamics, man. You know, I mean, look, I was checking it out too. So, you know, guilty as sin. I mean, you know, you got to have a comic relief moment, right? So I was checking out some Comedy Central shit. I do. I like shout outs to Comedy Central. Like, you know, I mean, I'm conservative Republican, as you folks, most of you know. You know, the liberals, man, the ones that aren't the socialist Marxists who are going down with the Nancy Pelosi, Hillary Clinton, and Barack Hussein Obama, James Comey, and Andrew McCabe, and Robert Mueller and the rest of them, Maxine Dirty Waters and Loretta Skinch and Eric Holder and Fast and the Furious and the whole fallout from that and the whole corrupt Barack Hussein Obama administration, combined with that is coupled with espionage from Crooked Hillary's camp. I'm not talking about those folks per se, because those folks they're living in outer darkness of the world of politics, because they're under investigation by the U.S. Department of Justice and other agencies and officials. I'm talking about in the world of media liberals, like television, like Hollywood, like film. I should be specific in terms of like what type of media. I'm talking about the entertainment industry. Who's this dude, Noah? What's his name? Noah, Comedy Central. Trevor Noah, South African comedian. See, this kid is a bleeding heart liberal, right? He's a total fucking libby, but he's funny, you know, because I don't agree with like 3/4 of the shit he talks about, but he's got a great fucking personality, and it seems like, you know, in the right context, he can be persuaded that what he's been doing all along is absolutely wrong. You know what I mean? Like, people like him, they seem like that there's some hope for them in the future in terms of their political allegiance. He seems like, Trevor Noah seems like someone who, if you really sat down and had a conversation with him, you could just like put it into perspective for him. And he would probably just admit that he's been wrong all along and that he absolutely ought to be conservative Republican. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just been around the wrong fucking people most of his life. You understand? So I like Trevor Noah. Like, I laugh at his jokes even though I don't agree with them. He's just a likable fucking guy on the surface, you know? Like, he's funny. You know, I like Trevor Noah. I'm like, yeah, that's fucking funny. Oh, shit, did you hear what this motherfucker just said? That shit is so fucking not even true, you know? But it's kind of fucking funny. Like, it's just something about his personality. I mean, his politics are fucking horrible. They're awful. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, he just, like, drips with, like, socialist like ooze and sludge because he's contaminated by all the fucking democrat like atmosphere that he schmoozes around. You know what I mean? And it's just like, Jesus fucking Christ. But he's a likable, funny guy nonetheless. And that's how I feel about Saturday Night Live. Like, you know, the liberal politics are disgusting. They're obscene and sometimes quite alarming. I mean, the communist mindset is present, and but it's still funny because, you know, again, people who, you got to give it to them because they're witty. You know, they're witty in terms of, in the context of entertainment. In the real world, terrible politics, just dastardly, and quite diabolical, actually. But Lorne Michaels, like, SNL, aside from the, like, shoddy writing that's been going on for, like, the past 5 years-ish, I mean, there have been some moments. There is a glimmer of hope in that the show can be resurrected if the proper writers are there in place, in-house. It can be done. I love SNL, man. I've always been a fan of SNL. To this day, I still ride for SNL. It's just there's been like a 5-year-long lull. Like, it's just a blight and a stain on the overall larger history, greater, bigger history of SNL. And I've seen all the major, like, documentaries. And most notably, the ones that take one back like 30-something years or 40 years or however many eons of time of SNL, right? I've seen a lot of those. And arguably, when Eddie Murphy and Belushi and Aykroyd and Martin and all those guys were Dana Carvey during the golden era, age that is, of Saturday Night Live, dude, shit. Let's look up fucking SNL, man. Let's look at the timeline of SNL. You're like, dude, you went from Astrodynamics to SNL. Yes, I fucking did. Saturday Night Live, periods of time, time frame, timelines. Let's get it. There is a method to my madness. All right, here we go. Yes. There's Wikipedia. There's always Wiki. Let's look for something. Let's look for something different. This is from Time Toast. Timelines. All right, because we're always doing Creative Commons fucking Wikipedia shit. That gets kind of old after a while. All right, Tina Fey. Gotta love Tina Fey, man. She's dope. Talented. Chris Farley was the shit. R.I.P. R.I.P. to Chris Farley. I want to take it back farther, though. Like, let's go back further. Notice the semantics and the grammar there. I was like, farther. And I'm like, you be the judge of that. For you grammarians who get the reference. All right, so 1977. This is, again, Time Toast. I only do scholarly citations here. Who are we looking at here? Oh, Richard Pryor. Shout-outs to Richard Pryor. All right, here we go. Why don't they... This is interesting, the way that this is designed here. All right, I don't understand. I mean, no disrespect to these folks. Maybe it's because I'm mobile here at Chevy Chase. Shout outs to Chevy Chase. Damn, there's Lorne Michaels, man. Back in 70 fucking 9. Those glasses are like, wow. Like, wow. Oh, shit. Eddie Murphy with the suspenders. Oh, my. That's really interesting. All right, who else is, who are we looking at here? Okay, Michael McKean. All right. Gorgeous Tammy Faye. Oh, I'm sorry. Tina Fey. What am I talking about? Tammy Faye. Who the fuck is Tammy Faye? Tina Fey. That's what I meant. By the way, I watch all the shows, man. 30 Rock, The Community, Parks and Rec, you name it, man. I'm on that shit. I'm about it. I watch that. I watch that shit as fuck. All right, man. I'm not saying that website isn't useful or helpful. Shout outs to that website. I just need to find something here where it's Saturday Night Live seasons. I just don't really want to fuck with Wiki today, man. Wiki whack shit. Wiki whack shit. Kenan Thompson, see, this is all new. Vanessa Bayer, dope, she's tight. Colin Jost, dope. Leslie Jones, sorry, not funny on the show. I'm just saying, the Weekend Update shit, like, oh God, man, I've talked about her before, man. I don't dislike her, but on the show, in my opinion, she's largely not fucking funny. Leslie Jones, please get funny on the show. I don't even know if she's like on the upcoming season this fall. Bill Hader, legendary. Gilda Radner, absolutely. Adam Sandler, fucking G. Chris Farley, R.I.P. homie. Will Ferrell, come on, man. Winner. I'm just saying, man. Andy Samberg, salute. Tina Fey, not Tammy Faye. Seth Meyers, fucking G. Amy Poehler, love her. Jimmy Fallon, the man. Dude, Seth MacFarlane, love you, man. Everything you do. But that's some cold shit where you diss Jimmy Fallon, bro. I mean, wow. Shout outs to Jimmy Fallon and Seth MacFarlane. Chevy Chase, come on, man. The shit. Look, man, look. Fred Armisen, another winner. Eddie Murphy, epic legendary. Bill Murray, Caddyshack. I mean, come on, man. Wait, hold on. Hold up. Bill Murray? Oh, shit. Hold on. Alec Baldwin, love you, man. Love the show. Daryl Hammond, love it. Love you. Love the cast. Every fucking buddy. John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd, Maya Rudolph, Jason Sudeikis. Come on, man. These people are G's, man. This shit is... Leslie Jones, please start to be funny on the show if you're still on. Just saying. Like, Ghostbusters was cool, but just not funny on Saturday Night Live. For the most part. I'm just being honest. Kate McKinnon, love her. Cicely Strong. Yes! Come on, man. These guys, man. These guys are fucking real. This is real shit. Michael Che, keep doing it, brother. Love you, man. But you know what, man? Something happened with this show a while ago. And it just started to be fucking not as funny as it used to be. Like really not fucking funny. Like, the writing just started to suck horribly for a really fucked up length of time. And I blogged about it, man, for the longest time. Like, somebody needs to work with Leslie Jones on the show, because I haven't laughed about one fucking thing she's ever said on the show. Like on Ghostbusters, she was funny, you know? Like I was like, yeah, that shit's funny. You go, Leslie Jones, like, you know? But on the show, SNL, she's just not funny at all. Like that's what's so, like, interesting about it, in my opinion, is that I don't know why. She's just not funny on Saturday Night Live. It's just the chemistry of it all. Like, I just really wish she could, like, work it out, man, and, like, actually be funny for once, where I could be like, oh my God, hands down, that skit is now immortalized. Like, it's forever. It's like that shit is like an instant fucking classic forever now, for eternity. Like if she could hit off one skit like that, like Sandberg's skits, man, come on, man, Lonely Island and shit. Let's look this up, man. Hold on. Lonely. Oh, this Google shit, man. I hope they work out their problems at Google, man. I really do. I really hope that they're able to fix their issues and get over their issues blocking conservatives with their different little slights that they do over there. The Lonely Island. Here we go. Let's go. Lonely Island. Right here. Sandberg. Is that Schaefer? And Tacone? I don't know if it's Tacone, if I'm pronouncing that. It says Akiva Schaffer. Is it Schaffer? Andy Samberg. And is that Jorma or Yorma? Tacone? In Berkeley, California in 2001. The first three, you know, when people have names like that are questionable, I mean, these guys are ultra fucking talented. I mean, I have nothing negative or derogatory to say. Like, these guys are A+. These dudes are fucking 6 stars right here. Like, I give these dudes fucking 10 stars across the board, like 2 thumbs, like, to space and beyond, like, up, right? Yeah, man, but, like, when there are names that the spelling is, like, questionable, like, they should just explain how, like, names are spelled. Like, so people can sound them out properly, and they don't sound, like, stupid, like I just did not knowing how to pronounce their names. It should just be, like, you know, in parentheses and, like, the actual pronunciation. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I don't know. So, anyway, the first 3 met in junior high school and went on to write and feature in the American TV program Saturday Night Live. See, this is when Saturday Night Live was fucking funny. This is when Saturday Night Live actually, it actually exuded and embodied the tradition of Saturday Night Live, when Saturday Night Live was actually professional and world class, like high caliber, like top level, top fucking shelf, comedy entertainment. Says right here, quote, in September 2000, they moved to Los Angeles and created their website, which would host short films. They named themselves The Lonely Planet after the modest low-rent LA apartment they shared. Aight. So backing up here, it says, Tacone attended the University of California, Los Angeles to study theater. By the way, this is Wiki Creative Commons. While Schaffer and Samberg, again, I don't know if that's Schaffer, both attended the University of California, Santa Cruz as film students. Samberg later transferred to New York University's Tisch School of the Arts in his sophomore year, with the 3 communicating over the phone during this period. Following college, the trio regrouped in Berkeley to decide their future. There are 2 options: either stay in Berkeley and begin making short films, or move to Los Angeles, get real jobs, and eventually begin making films. Ended in a compromise. Dope. Unable to secure full-time positions, the trio took temporary jobs. One season they worked at Fox Television. Shout outs to Fox Television! Yeah! Over the holidays, tying ribbons around metal snowflakes, the studio gifted to their employees. All right, so then eventually Schaefer worked as an assistant at a movie. I mean, I could go to Google, spend the time, bring up a Google interview of him, and then I'll know his name, but I didn't do that in advance, and I apologize. Okay, so as an assistant at a movie poster company, while Tacone and Sandberg became production assistants on Spin City. In 2003, they produced a second pilot for a Lonely Island series. The film premiered at the Comedy Central stage in Los Angeles, the cable network's proving ground for new talent. The network purchased the series, but further scripts did not move forward. They became involved with Super Midnight Movie Club, a club hosted by screenwriters Dan Harmon and Rob Schrab, which evolved into Channel 101. All right, so mainstream success. Following their success with the BU, the Lonely Island secured a pitch meeting with Fox's then president Gail Berman. There, the trio showed executives the video for Just Two Guys, which received a positive reception. Following their deal with Fox, they produced a pilot titled Awesome Town, which the network passed on. Oh, the network passed on it. MTV and Comedy Central also passed on the series. As a result, they began to question whether their material was humorous enough for a wide audience. They subsequently released 2 versions of the pilot on their website, the Fox edited version and a director's cut. Their increasing profile within Los Angeles comedy circles led to a writing job at the 2005 MTV Movie Awards, hosted by former Saturday Night Live player Jimmy Fallon. His praise, in addition to word of mouth, spreading to others at SNL, among them Tina Fey and creator Lorne Michaels, led the trio to audition for the series in mid-2005. For his audition, Sandberg impersonated a 1980s jogger, commenting on the recession. SNL hired the trio in late August, with Tacone and Schaefer as writers and Sandberg as a featured player. Sandberg was the second new cast addition that season, alongside Second City alumnus Bill Hader. Their debut episode premiered on October 1, 2005. Do you fucking know how talented these dudes are, man? Do you fucking know how fucking goddamn talented these guys are, man? Andy Samberg, when they were on Saturday Night Live, man, that threw it on the ground shit, or what's the other one? He jizzed in his pants type shit. Man, all those little what they did, the digital shorts, right? Wasn't it the digital shorts? Let's look it up. Lonely Island digital shorts. Skid it.
According to Wikipedia, an SNL digital short is one in a series of comedic and often musical video shorts created for NBC's Saturday Night Live.
And then she would then go on to say, quote, generally produced and written by the Lonely Island, the series was originated by Adam McKay in collaboration with SNL hosts, writers, and cast members. Dude, the digital shorts and the Lonely Planet, or I'm sorry, the Lonely Island, not Lonely Planet, Lonely Island. Lonely Island, dude, those were in modern times, those were the glory days, man. After Andy left the show with the Lonely Island, shit was just fucked up, man. It really was. I don't know what's going on over there, man. I've talked about it for the longest time. This upcoming season of Saturday Night Live better not be fucked up. Because if it's fucked up, I'm going to ramp up blogs about the shit. Only because I'm a fucking huge supporter of SNL. I grew up on SNL. My family watched SNL. I've seen SNL since I was an embryo coming out the fucking womb. The shit better be fucking tight. If not, I'm going to be pissed the fuck off and I'm going to write and blog some shit about it. Okay? Because I love SNL and I don't want to see SNL go tits up and fucking tank. Alright? Can't let that shit happen on this timeline. Can't let it go out of business and become a fledgling piece of shit, moronic, peonic network op like CNN, where there's like one person left like watching the shit. Okay? Can't allow that to happen, man. SNL is an institution. And you see, that's coming from a Republican conservative. You see? Because that's how much I love SNL. All right, so let's look up the timeline. Let's get to the timeline, then we're going to go back to Astrometrics, and we're going to wrap this up. We're at 50 minutes. All right, let's check it out. SNL timeline. All right, let's get a different timeline, man. Weekend Update, Geek Tyrant, SNL timeline. Okay, SNL, this is from HuffPost. Documents 37 years of cast members, infographic. All right, let's peek the infographic here. All right, let's see what we can glean from this and cite in a legal, scholarly sense. Let's see here. I mean, it's not on the mobile shit. It's not even. It's fucking too many goddamn advertisements, man. Yo, HuffPost, man, can you guys stop having so many fucking goddamn stupid motherfucking piece of shit advertisements at your website? Even though I read HuffPost sometimes when y'all are talking about aliens and shit and like some otherworldly shit, okay? Come on, man, these ads are too much, man. This is stupid shit. This is fucking dumb. Like, please stop it. I'm just trying to read your article here. And this is all this bullshit. It's like, and it's not just HuffPost, man. It's a lot of news sites with all this fucking stupid goddamn advertising and marketing, but it's not even of a good or high quality. It's some lousy shit. I mean, man, look, I see one paragraph, two paragraph, like, and then after that, just a bunch of stupid ads scrolling all the way to the bottom of the screen. It's like one ad after another ad after, and all these like fake ass news. Like, all this weird shit. Quote, buy now, try the new reinvented GoToWebinar. No, I don't fucking want to. I came to HuffPost to get some motherfucking news. I don't give a shit about webinar. By the way, let me tell you about webinars. Fuck webinars, I hate them. You know why? Because a lot of people that give webinars, they talk too fucking much, okay? They want you to buy their shit, and then they talk for like 2 hours about their shit, or an hour and a half. They should just tell, man, webinars should be like a maximum of 5 fucking minutes. It's not like here where I'm giving analysis on a broad range of topics and subjects. Fuck no, man. A lot of webinars are some dick who wants to sell you his fucking stupid product. So he's going to talk for like a long ass time, like an hour and shit. And then he's going to be like, oh, and by the way, if you were to buy this, like, and then if you were to buy this, and if you were to buy that, that would cost like $1 million. But if you just make one payment today, and I'm going to slash all those other prices and costs and charge, surcharge, whatever, all these miscellaneous things that I would charge you up your fucking butt asshole crack for. Yeah, hey, today it's only $10,000 if you just pay today with your credit card one time. See how cheap that is compared to like the million that I charge usually for my fake ass product? Shit. Yeah. Fuck webinars, dude. I hate them. Webinars are stupid. Just tell me what your product's about, and I'll make a decision in about 30 seconds maybe 1 minute, as to whether I want to fucking buy your shit or not. If you talk beyond 5 minutes and you want me to buy your shit, I'm not going to buy it. And I'm going to tell everyone that your fucking shit is bullshit. Yeah. You heard what the fuck I said, man. I don't need to hear your spiel for an hour for you to then tell me that your ridiculously stupid thing is only so much fucking money today if I act now. Check this out. I did act. My act is this. Fuck you. I'm taking action by never gonna buy your shit because your shit is all an act. Okay? There you go. So fuck webinar. Didn't need to see that on HuffPost. Come on, man. All I need is a timeline. SNL season. Saturday Night Live seasons. Jesus fucking Christ. Is it just Wikipedia, man? Is Wikipedia the only motherfucking place where you can find this information? Here's IMDb. Okay, here we go. Let's go to IMDb and look at the timeline. See when this shit started. 150 people. All right, 1975 to present. All right, let's go back. Let's check out who's who here, man. Let's see who we can see. Horatio Sands, Tracy Morgan. Shout outs to Tracy Morgan surviving that car crash. Love you, bro. One of the funniest dudes in the world, man. Love you, Tracy. Dude is funny as fuck, man. Let me see here. Colin Quinn, love Colin Quinn, man. Haven't seen or heard anything from Colin Quinn for a long-ass time. Oh, my God. Chris Kattan. Love Chris Kattan. See, man, this is all coming back, man. Oh, my God. Will Ferrell's hair is fucking just straight Afro-Asiatic, man. Like, that cat has got a fro. I love that shit. So many, man, just so many winners. So many talented people until the past 5 years. Sarah Silverman, love Sarah Silverman, man. Loved her show. Absolutely loved her show. Just so many, man, bringing back so many memories. Rob Schneider, oh my God. David Spade, love you guys, man. Chris Rock is a fool. Everybody hates Chris. What up, Chris Rock? Love you, fool. Ben Stiller. Fuck, come on, man. Hold up. We gotta look up Zoolander, man. Come on, Zoolander. Come on, man. This shit is ridiculous. Love that shit. Ben Stiller, Derek Zoolander. You see what I'm saying, man? Look, I'm not even gonna look up the different seasons of SNL. It's inconsequential. It doesn't matter, man. Just look at the cast members, man. Owen Wilson. Love Owen Wilson, man. Donald Trump. Yeah, salute to the president. So many people have been on the show, man. How many people? That's what we need to look at. How many guests have there been on Saturday Night Live? I didn't say how many deaths. I said how many guests. Google's fucked up. Y'all need to fucking fix Google. How many guests have there been on Saturday Night Live? And it says deaths again. How many guests have there been on Saturday Night Live? And it said guests, and then it changed it to deaths. This is fucking insanity. How many guests have there been? Now it says justices. How many justices have there been? Google needs to get its shit together, man. How many guests have there been on Saturday Night Live? There we go. You got to say it in a deep voice like that. So fucking stupid. Google's spastic at this point.
All guests on Saturday Night Live. 61 lists live from New York. Lists about Saturday Night Live cast members, hosts, musical acts, and backstage antics of America's favorite sketch comedy series, airing from 30 Rockefeller Plaza since 1975.
What does this mean? 61 lists live. 61 lists live? Okay, we need to investigate this. What the fuck are they talking about here? There's the Five Timers Club, right? Okay, see that, Five Timers Club. Okay, here we go. All right, so this can't be, what are these numbers here? Total appearances as host. I see. So if you go to Wiki, it brings up, like, for example, Buck Henry, who in 1976, 17 January, did his first appearance. He did 10. He was a host 10 times. Buck Henry. And his fifth appearance was 19 November 1977. So he had done 5 appearances in a little over a year. Okay, Buck Henry. It says Henry Zuckerman, born 9 December 1930, credited as Buck Henry, is an American actor, writer, film director, and television director. Okay, so very important person. So that's what it is it shows you how many guests there have been on Wiki, and it shows the number of times they've been on the show, which is dope. Check it out. I'm your boy, Once a Grove, keeping this under 60 minutes. Thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of Casting 495 Celebrities Worldwide C4CW. By the way, Sen just finished a new rap, California Schemin'.